All right, ladies and gentlemen, I remain your humble boy. Comrade Christian Atan is the name. I want to talk about Urhobo, Urhobo, Urhobo. I want to talk about something. Now about my tribe, Urhobo. I want to talk about today, and I want to talk about leaders and UPU, a portion small. Now, I got to understand that during the colonial days, a whole lot happened, and there were leaders of thought that stood their ground across Africa. Okay? As a Pan Africanist, I took my time to look at all the activities, the Pan Africanism, and it comes to my heart about the likes of Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana, Patrice Lumumba of Congo, Thomas Sankara of Burkina Faso. Now, when you come to Nigeria, you have the likes of Azikiwe, Abat Macaulay, and the rest. Now, the big question is, we still have ours here in Urhobo land that fought and stood the interest of Pan Urhobo, the interest of the entire Urhobo during the colonial days. And that brings me to the person of Chief Mukoro Mowoe. Chief Mowoe was living during the colonial days, and being an Urhobo son, found out that Urhobo, being among the majority then, the big three that runs Nigeria are the Hausa Fulanis, the Hausa and the Fulanis, the Yorubas, and the Igbos. Now, Mukoro Mowoe stood to make sure that Urhobo is included, is known. And in the bid of doing that, Mukoro Mowoe, leaders like Salubi, Chief Otubo, and Chief Mukoro Mowoe. Yes. But sorry if that name wasn't pronounced correctly. These were leaders, Pan Urhobonists, that stood for the unity of Urhobo, that brought about the creation of UPU, Urhobo Progressive Union, in the year 1931. Then again, what was the primary purpose of creating UPU? There were groups in Urhobo land then, but there were rivalries. They were fighting themselves, no unity, no oneness. That is why I use the word Pan Urhobo. Pan Urhobo group. A one group that we has every other group in the land. That is how they came about UPU, Urhobo Progress Union, or Urhobo Progressive Union. To make sure that every other group are brought together under this umbrella. Now, do not forget that UPU is one of the oldest ethnic group, organization rather, today. One of the oldest. So they came under this umbrella. They use it to push so that the colonial masters will have Urhobos included in terms of representation. Then in more recent times, UPU as a body is used to lobby for a political appointment to Urhobos. This is not for selfish interest like it is today. It was for the betterment of the region of Urhobo as a whole, for Urhobo to be represented. So UPU established schools, for instance, Urhobo College, and funded it then. To date, funded it. They preach education. They advocate for Urhobo citizens, Urhobo children to be educated and give scholarship, because at that point education is very important. But what do we have today? Is it still so? If office is given to an Urhobo man, does it still serve the purpose of lifting the region? No. The rich people of Urhobo today, do they still use their wealth to propel the unity of Urhobo? No, they keep it to themselves and their children. So, for me to conclude in this little piece today, my big advice to every rich Urhobo sons, both at home and in diaspora, please, let all of us fall back to the master plan of UPU. The plan of raising up one another, raising millionaires. By so doing, Urhobo will be having voice. If we have just you alone as the only one billionaire in Urhobo land, Urhobo voice will be gone forever. But if we have the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 20, 100 of you in Urhobo, Urhobo become a voice to reckon with. Thank you, and God bless you till we meet again.